Now, taking cold showers have gone a lot harder, especially in a country like England where the water is literally freezing cold now. Like, I wake up early in the morning and it's pitch black. I go to the bathroom and the bathroom window is slightly open, right? There's a little bit of a gap. I feel that gap. It feels like a fucking fridge. In fact, it's probably more cold than my fridge and fucking freezer even. But we still want to continue with our cold showers, right? We still want to continue with our cold exposure because it gives us health benefits, refreshes our brains, boosts our testosterone, and so on. Now, I've taken cold showers for maybe like 2 years or so now. I haven't really kept account, but the last time I've taken a hot shower, I can't even remember that shit. So that is how long I've been taking cold showers, throughout summer, throughout winter, and now it's beginning to become winter again. But there is a slight problem for me that probably makes it even more cold. My shower doesn't work completely well. Like, there, I have the hose and I have the thing where you can like pull it back up and it becomes a bathtub, right? And the problem I have with my bath is that both sides come out with water. The bathtub like hose comes out with water, and then like the shower hose comes out with water as well, no matter how much you change the fucking knob. And so this has led to me having a literal bucket there and a big can or like a big scoop for me to scoop the water and then like pour that shit over my head. And that probably makes it more cold, because if you think about it, that is more water volume, and you can literally just hammer away with the fucking water. You can just keep on doing that. It's big, large volumes of water instead of like a fucking sprinkler. Nowadays, when I come out the cold shower, I am literally a frozen piece of meat. That is how I feel, and it burns my fucking forehead. If I pour so much water over my head just to like clean my hair off, it burns it and it numbs it and it makes my hands hard to move, right? And when I come out, literally everything's cold. I'm shivering. But despite all of this, I still continue taking cold showers because one, I've been consistent and I've made it a habit. And literally, if I were to take a hot shower now, it would be like a average individual taking a cold shower for the first time. It's disgusting. I don't want to do it. And also two more important things, which I'm going to cover in this video, to keep you doing cold showers throughout the entire winter, to keep you a hard motherfucker. Now, the first tip is have a inner shower routine. Now, I notice on the days where it's a little bit colder than usual and I want to stay warm, I want to stay on the couch, and I do literally everything before the cold shower. I go change my bed sheets, I go fill up my water bottle just to avoid the cold shower, right? And what really helps on those days is having an inner shower routine. Those days where you literally can't walk into the shower like a beast, you can't charge in there, because it's so much of a resistance. And the number one way for me to explain what an inner shower routine is by describing my own. So the number one thing I do when I first get into the shower is go for my legs first. Attack the legs, because the feet and the calves and then the thighs, it goes up in that order, right, of not feeling the cold water. So your feet, it can take a lot of cold water, and then it's your calves, and then it can take a lot of cold water, and then it gets a little bit uncomfortable at the thighs, at least for me. And then that is when you can move to washing your face. Don't do your chest, don't do your back, because that is literally the most difficult part, right? That's like your core of heat. And so literally just like wash your face with cold water. That is all you have to do. And then once your face is cold, you can move onto the hair, because once your face is cold, something changes. There is a shift. And when that shift happens, it's like you've broken through like 10 fucking walls of resistance, and now you can actually go for the hair, and go only for like your head. So basically like lean forwards into the shower and go literally only for your hair. And then once that's done, here comes a slightly difficult part. You're gonna go in for your arms like this and like this. And then at this point, you can probably just like go straight in now, because including your arms, you might as well get some chest here, get some back here. And then that is when you can fully embrace the cold shower and fully go in to the cold shower and stay in there for like 5 minutes or so. And number one way to get comfortable in a cold shower, or at least make the benefits better, feel more refreshed after the cold shower, is to go from head to back. So basically just stand under the shower, head like this, swipe everything backwards, like swipe all of your hair, comb it backwards. And once you get out of the cold shower, you'll feel like a new man. You will feel like you are more capable of doing tasks that you couldn't do before. Maybe you ate a huge carb meal and now you're lethargic. You go take the cold shower, bam, extra work. And the second tip is all in or not at all. Now, this is a general rule for cold exposure, or literally going out in the cold wind, walking to your school in the wind, walking to the gym in the cold wind. The way to not feel like shit, the way to not feel extremely cold but not reap the benefits, is to actually fully embrace the cold. Wear a t-shirt whilst everyone's wearing jackets. Because if you wear like a slight jumper, you still want to experience the cold a little bit, right? But you wear a slight jumper and some trousers, and you want to feel the cold a little bit more. That doesn't work. You can't have 1 foot in the cold, 1 foot in the hot. It has to be all in, t-shirt, shorts, or completely warm, like jacket and everything, like fucking 4 layers. It has to be one or the other. You can't be in the middle. You can't be having a cardigan or a jumper on, whereas everyone else is wearing a jacket, because this will, it doesn't work. It will make you uncomfortable because you are sort of warm. You want to be warm, but then you want to be cold, and it's just like going like this basically, and your body doesn't really know what to do. Because if you go fully into the cold, bam, your body knows instantly we are warming this shit up and we are embracing it. And if you go straight to the hot with all your 4 layers, your body knows that it's fine. It doesn't have to worry anymore. You can be in a normal state. The same exact way with cold shower. If you try to inch your way up with the fucking water, right? This is what beginners do and what they get wrong. If you try to inch your way up, I'll start with some hot water first, and then I'll inch a little bit colder, a little bit colder, a little bit colder. You will suffer so much more than if you were to just go in for a cold shower. This is the same logic with the sticker thing, right? If you have a massive sticker or tape here and you need to peel it off, peeling it all off at once is so much better than literally inching this shit away, and it's like literally peeling your skin off slowly, and it hurts. So just go in. Do not inch away at the fucking cold. Oh, I'm just gonna go colder gradually. Go all in at once. And the last tip I can give you to make all of this much better, more healthy, and how to do the cold shower properly is to embrace the cold. If you fight the cold every time you go into a cold shower, that will actually harm your nervous system. This is such a big point, right? That no one actually, like, I believe every single cold shower video should just have a disclaimer. You should embrace the cold. Never fight the cold whilst you're in the cold shower. Never go in there like, oh, I'm tough guy. Oh. Don't fucking do that. Go in there and love the cold water. Embrace it. Start fucking singing or some shit. Embrace the cold water so that it will add to your nervous system instead of take away from it. You tell your body that the cold is good for you, and it's good for you. You tell your body you're fighting the cold and you're, oh, I'm doing it for discipline. It sucks. I'm doing it for discipline. Your body will hate it, and your body will literally get cold, and tomorrow you won't be able to wake up from bed and you'll be like sick or some shit. And now with that being said, thank you so much for watching, bro. In a bit.